Hello everyone, welcome to the HexWiki, and in this video I would like to cover two topics. First is edge templates and the second is some ladder tricks. Let's start with edge templates. So what edge template is? Edge template is a pattern consisting of empty hexagons in which your stone or group of stones cannot be disconnected from the edge. So it's quite useful to know them and to use them in your real games. And I will cover only some of these templates, more you can find in the link down below, but I think this is the most useful and the most common templates. So let's take a look at a stone here, and we can see it's connected to the bottom side, and this is the easiest second row edge template. So let's take a look at the B stone, and this edge template is called ziggurat because it's forming some kind of ziggurat shape, some as a tower or something like this. So as you can see, white cannot disconnect black. For example, if white plays here, black plays here, and black is connected. If white plays here, black can play this bridge and also be connected. But you can see that if white plays anywhere in this area, black is forced to answer, because otherwise he will be disconnected or there will be ladder or something. For example, even if white plays this and black ignores it, then white can play here, and as you can see, black is disconnected. So this is the third row edge template, or a ziggurat shape. And let's take a look at the top side, at this C stone. This stone is a fourth line stone and it is connected. If white plays something like this, then you can play here, and you can see there is a ziggurat shape which can be seen down below. So this is also connected. If white plays this, black can play here, and again this is the same template. And there might be some more complicated things like this, but then if you place something over here, then once again black is connected. And you can check some other variations by yourself, but as you can see, black is totally connected. But again, if white plays any move in this area, like this, even like this, black should answer it, or otherwise he will be disconnected. So here we have three more examples of edge templates. Let's take a look at the left upper corner. Here we have a fifth line stone, and let's consider some variations to see why it is connected to the top side. Let's say white plays here, then black should play here, and white should make this ladder. But the problem is that this ladder works for black, because black can play here, and as you can see, it makes double threat. Black can connect here or connect here. If white plays this move, black can easily connect with these two bridges. So this move doesn't work for white. Let's consider this move. If black plays this, white blocks and black jumps out. So if white pushes through, then black can easily connect. So white can play this move, for example, then black connects here and white connects here. But then black should play this move, and once again black is connected. You may consider some other variations, but they all doesn't work for white. Now let's take a look at the right low corner. Here we have two fourth line stones, And let's consider some variations for white. Let's say white plays here, then black plays here, and white plays here. And then black can play this move, and this move is worth memorizing because it's quite often appears in the real games. As you can see, black makes double threat to connect here or to connect here. White can try this move, for example, but then black plays here, white should block, and black jumps out like this, and this shape is also worth memorizing because this stone is connected to this group. If white plays this move, black can play this, and if white plays this move, black can play this. And this shape appears in the real game quite often. So let's take a look at the left low corner at these two fifth line stones. And let's consider some variations to see why they are connected to the bottom. If white plays this move, then black can easily connect with this move. And if white plays this move, it is all the same. So white can consider this move, but this move doesn't work because of this move. This exact shape we have already seen before, and this stone is connected to the bottom via a template called ziggurat, right? So this doesn't work. White can try this move, for example, but black plays this move, white blocks, and black jumps out. And we have already seen this shape before, and this stone is connected to the bottom. So you can consider some other variations, but they are all working for black. And there are much more edge templates, and you can find the link about them down below. But I guess these edge templates are the most common and the most useful. So you should probably memorize them. And now I would like to talk about ladders a little bit more. I would like to talk about some tips and tricks how to handle ladders in your real games. So this topic is quite big, so you can make a lot of videos about it, but here we can cover some basic things, some easy variations, but still quite useful variations. So here we have a second row ladder going on the top like this, and the main question is how can black use this A4 stone? And as you can see, this stone isn't a ladder breaker. So how we use it? What do we do? Let's say black pushes like this and then jumps out like this. Now as you can see, this stone is connected, so white should play this move, and then black can play here, and as you can see, this move is also forcing. White should play here, and after this variation, black can connect like this. So this variation called a switchback, because it's actually switching ladder going like this and like this to ladder some kind of ladder going like this, where black is on the outside. So this variation is quite useful, and let's take a look at another example of switchback. Let's say we have a third row ladder and quite the same position with this A4 stone on the left hand side. So how can we use it? Well, the idea is still quite the same. Black can push like this and then jump out, and as you can see, this group of stones is connected to the top side via ziggurat template, and white should play this move, but then black can jump out like this using bridge, and once again we see this switchback variation where black can easily connect to his main group. And this switchback variation isn't working for black 100% and always, but quite often it's still very useful, and the main thing you should learn from this is that you should always think about how to use your stones when you have a ladder, even if the stones aren't ladder breakers or something, because you may encounter this type of variation not only with A4. It's just an example. And here we have another example of switch back. As you can see, black has a second row ladder going here, and we have this G9 stone which black should use somehow. So how can he use it? Black pushes like this and then jumps out here, and as we can see, black has this switch back, and it is not so successful as it was in the previous two examples because black cannot connect with his main group, but black can make a lot of useful forcing moves like this, right? Threatening to connect the main group. And then if white plays here, black can play something over here, and as you can see, this stone is connected to this group because whatever white does, like this or like this, he cannot do anything. So this switchback isn't so successful, but it's still quite useful. So the main idea is that you should think how to use your stones even if they are not ladder breakers. And if you will think about it, you will probably find some ideas, some variations which might be useful. Okay, let's take a look some other variations and tricks using ladders. Let's take a look at the top side where black has a third row ladder going this way. What black can do with this ladder? As you can see, white has this breach, so black can throw in here. If white connects, then black pushes through like this, and though this stone doesn't break the ladder, but it's actually helpful because it reduces the ladder from the third row to the second row. And it's very good for black because this move makes double threat. Black can connect over here or over here. What else can white do here? Let's say white plays here to break this ladder, but then black can still connect and have this second row ladder. And now it's even worse because black has this throw-in which makes double threat too. So this move doesn't work for white, and this throw-in is very good for black. But it's not so always. Sometimes throwing into the breach isn't that helpful. And now let's take a look at the bottom side. As we can see, black has a second row ladder over here, and it seems that black can connect using this move because it makes two threats. If white connects over here, then black can easily push through and connect over here, and this move works as a ladder breaker. If white connects over here, then black can connect here, and we can see here we have a template ziggurat. So seems that black is okay, but it's actually not, because white can play here, and this move does two things. First of all, it breaks this ladder for black, and it also breaks this template for black over here, template ziggurat. So let's say black connects over here and white blocks, and as you can see, now black has a third row ladder instead of a second row ladder, and usually it's not good for black because having second row ladder is usually a little bit better than having a third row ladder, and it's actually not good, especially in this example. So as we can see, this throw-in doesn't work for black, and you should consider this move for white. In the end, let's consider some specific trick called Tom's move. Suppose we have this type of situation where black has a second draw ladder and a stone over here. The main question is how black can use this stone. And there is no obvious ways to do this. For example, if black pushes here, then jumps out, white pushes here, black make this move, and now white has double threat over here, this and this. If black plays here, white can easily connect over here. But there is some specific move which is called a Tom's move, and it's here. And it seems quite strange, and this distance is a bit large, but this move actually working. For example, if white plays here, then black can easily connect over here. If white plays here, then black pushes here, white connects, and now we should find this move for black. This move connects this group of stones to the bottom side, something like this. And now white should play here and black connects over here. And now we can see that this stone is quite useful. So you should remember this move and this move. And I can't say that this type of variation occurs often in the real games, but it's still quite useful to know this. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please subscribe and like it. Feel free to comment this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.